Raw hat and no cattle. Those jeans ain't never been in a saddle. Your mouth is still a little talking, but your boots started walking. We were talking about our night in the roping pen when this guy walks up with a 10-gallon hat and a big old grin. None of us had ever seen him before, didn't know his name, but knew he didn't ride a horse. Started talking about his mouth, how he could head and heel, how he could spin that steer in just like a wheel. He'd show us how to rope both ends faster than me and you. $100 wager, yep, he could do it in 4.2. You're all had no cattle. Those jeans ain't never been in the saddle. Your mouth is still a-talking. Your boots should start walking. Well, we saddled him up one more time that night, checked our dally on our rope and cinched him up tight. Those steers were loaded and the chute was shut, and the city boy was still in his truck. We waited a little longer, and finally we went a-looking to see what all this time he was tookin'. But he was there on a shiny new Pinto. You know, the kind in a parade or a rodeo kid show. He wandered into an arena, saddle half-cocked sideways, hat pulled down tight, we could barely see his face. He rode a few rounds, round and around. Short horse and legs so long they drug the ground. Holding on with both hands, afraid to let go. How the heck was he ever gonna throw a rope? But what happened next is hard to believe. I'm not sure I can explain it. It's something I've never seen. He walked into that box, I recall he was facing just the wrong way. He called for that steer on that fateful day. And in one giant leap in a cloud of dust, that pinto spun in a circle and started to buck. He went left and right, and then he ducked back in. And that man upon his back, swinging and flinging, his spurs dug in. And in one giant throw, we watched that rope get tied. 2 horns, 2 feet. It couldn't be, but it looked right. And he looked at me and he said, "You're all had no cattle. Those jeans ain't never been a saddle. Your mouth is still a-talking. Boy, your boots should be a